dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We got another NDL Guess the Language versus Africa expert. This is going to be complicated, bro. This is probably going to be complicated. Africa has a lot. I mean, God. Too many languages. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, you have to go off of looks. But I don't know the plethora of languages that they have. Mm-hmm. Some countries have, core languages, but then you got different tribes have different languages, Mm-hmm. So, hey,
we're gonna do our best.
Yeah. This is gonna be harder than the Asian question. Mm-hmm. But hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box
down below.
You already know where to go if you want to further support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
give them a thumbs up
and let us know, man. But you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about, y'all. Let's go.
This is Guess the Language Africa edition, where myself and Chunks are going up against a language expert. Let's explain the rules.
Someone will walk in and say a line in their native language.
Wow, diese neuen NDL-Klamotten betrachten wir ihr.
The two teams will be able to ask one question each. The language expert will make their guess in secret, while our team will pin our guess on where we think the language is from on the map behind us. But the catch is, some of the languages might be absolute waffle. Every language you get right is worth 3 points, or if both teams get it wrong, it's 1 point for the closest guess. But now, let's introduce the teams.
My name is Remy Dada, and I'm an African language expert. I have founded the School of African Languages, and we have over 30 different teachers who all teach a range of African languages.
So, can I leave now?
Do you teach languages?
I oversee the school.
So you hear it all?
Snippets.
But that's enough to kill us.
It's not enough.
I know what the tactic is.
She's going humble. You've got a whole professor thing.
I didn't want you to bring that up.
Okay, well, yeah, me and Chunks, you guys know how it is. We are just the best with this. We've never lost together.
Never lost. I'm very confident.
I believe we can get the win. Together we are 150% African.
Yeah, because I'm obviously Somali fully. You're half Nigerian.
With that being said, today's sentence is, wow, that new NDL clothing is so incredible.
Oh, it is. Wow, I'm actually wearing the whole thing right now.
Wow.
I actually agree.
And the quality?
Oh, the quality is premium. We really went in with this. That's such a coincidence that they're talking about the clothing.
Makadi, inini ngaju, hejo, hembeze NDL zakanaka.
Ooh.
You know what's so annoying? Makade. I've heard that before. It's like a way of saying hello, basically, right?
Oh, you killed me here. Why have I heard that? Why have you heard of it? You tell me, you're my teammate.
Makade.
Look, I ain't got the answer here.
No, I'm just trying to look at aesthetics.
Well, based off aesthetics, it could be from New York. I mean, you know what? I feel like we should let you go first.
Thank you, Nico.
You're very welcome.
That guy. I can't.
Only person I ever heard speaking national dialect was my roommate.
Where was he from?
Burundi.
Okay. That's right here.
Mm-hmm. Small.
Okay,
yeah.
Right up there. I was thinking somewhere up in this region.
The only other part.
Was somewhere down here in this region.
The only other thing I heard, like some Nigerians speak pidgin.
Okay, no, because it's not.
No, that's not pidgin at all.
Nah.
And looking at him, I can't tell.
Looking at him, no, but that how that look. I've heard that before.
But he does look like he's from the southern.
Yeah, it's giving me down here. Like, I don't know, but I can never pronounce this.
Let me see.
But maybe like Zimbabwe or something, or I can never pronounce that one. I ain't gonna butcher it.
Mozambique.
Yeah, but
something like that. Something like that.
Or maybe like here.
I ain't finna lie.
Zimbabwe.
Audible.
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Okay.
So in terms of guys, What is your favourite dish?
Favorite dish has to probably be sadza and beef.
What?
Oh, you know that?
I heard of salsa.
Sadza.
Yeah.
I've heard of salsa before.
I know about sadza. Guaranteed. I don't have to ask a question.
Okay, we've got our question
I
now.
don't know
Chunks don't
nothing
need
on
the question, but just so I'm not
Ain't this what you
completely
said?
clueless
I
here.
said
Do you have a bird in your flag?
Zimbabwe or like right
Yes.
here. Or whatever, but I'm not sure.
I gave it away with that question, didn't I?
So much.
Zambia.
No, honestly,
You're welcome.
you've
So
done me
probably
a flipping
Zimbabwe.
world of favours there.
I wish I didn't.
At this point, Remy snuck behind her,
I've heard
out
that-
of sight,
That's a-
I've
blocking
heard
her
that
answer.
like
Sadza, come on, my dog.
Oh.
I've been making sadza.
I see.
We locked in Zimbabwe.
So what was your logic? You had his language?
The language, yes. I heard Makadi.
She even said Uribo, so like she was in the lead from the jump.
No surprise, Remy also locked in Zimbabwe.
Come on, bro.
There we go. Good start.
So, my brother, where are you from?
Zimbabwe.
There we go.
Harare?
Good start.
Harare. Come on, man. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate
Good
you.
job.
I think that's
Thank
why I
you.
watch
Thank you.
movies. You know how like, they
Harare,
try to
bro.
like
You know about Harare?
read like what is it called?
Stop
like read.
pauses.
Sorry, my bad, y'all. I'm not used to it, so I don't be
Yeah.
like thinking about it. You know, like in movies when they try to like is it reenact or not reenact, but
Like use certain African dialects.
yeah, the dialect, yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard it before.
The only
Like,
one I
for,
ever
like-
tried was the click. The click
Oh
joint.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
only
you
one
be
I've
trying.
tried.
That's hard.
But I'm gonna tell you, majority of the time when they're trying to imitate and mimic
Imitate and yes, that's the one.
African language,
That's the one I was listening.
African dialects and stuff,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
always wrong.
Yeah,
They always wrong. It'd be way more Caribbean than they do African.
But I heard it before, and it made me think of that. But okay.
Sorry. No, I don't. Come on, see Zimbabwe.
All right. Fair enough. Good knowledge.
Okay, Remy, you've already shown your knowledge here.
Would I say that's intimidating?
Yes.
Yes, it
Yes,
is slightly
yes,
intimidating.
yes. If she didn't ask for the food there, I would have died.
The scores are 3-3. We both got max points on the first one. So let's bring in the next linguist.
Ooh.
How you doing, brother?
اهلا وسهلا انا اسمي اسماعيل لبس الانديال الجديد ده جامد فشخ
أهلا وسهلا.
Egypt. He looks Egyptian.
It's giving me that, but I looked at you because I'm like, you know, a lot of like those girls,
Yeah, he looks.
the girls.
Yeah.
But I don't know what but those girls.
I
They
came
look
across
like.
one on we were looking for. I came across her page earlier. I said, "Oh, that's
Oh
his
yeah.
girl name."
Oh, matter of
Her
fact,
last name.
that
the
one.
ones my sister hang with.
Oh, them two.
No, I'm talking about the one the fish spot.
Yeah.
The one.
Oh, them. Yeah, that's what.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But I'm talking about the other ones.
Oh, the mall from the mall.
Yeah, and
All them.
yeah, that one. What's that? I can't remember her name, but that one of them. She kind of looked like where was she from?
Which one? The one that everybody knew.
No, not that one.
One of them did go back to Egypt.
You did tell me that, but yeah, it's
But
it's giving me
majority of the ones that everybody knows of are from Egypt. The rest of them are from like Jordan and other.
and like
countries.
the men are they style kind of because I don't have much to go off of, right?
I'm gonna say,
but the look and like the style and stuff like that.
the only people who typically looks like this that are in Africa is Egypt, Algeria, and Morocco. But to me, he's looking more Egyptian.
Yeah.
To me,
Okay.
because of the eyebrow for one,
yeah.
and they all like similar look.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna go with what you going with? Egypt.
I'm going with Egypt,
Okay.
but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Cause Morocco, like they have more curly hair, and Egyptians have more straighter hair.
Keep asking. Tricky. Moroccan. Phenomenal. Could be Egyptian. Could be Egyptian. I have a good Egyptian in cipher. Man. Egypt. That's pounds. Pounds. It's Egyptian pounds.
Is your currency from your country pounds?
like the English name for it
Is it pounds?
If you don't know the answer, then we'll do another question.
yeah do another question because it like
I know where he's going.
He hasn't given us an answer.
I know what he wants to do. I know what he wants to do right now. I'm happy with that.
It did sound like Arabic.
This is Egyptian pounds, it's not British pounds. But he thinks we're talking about British pounds. So he's scared about sending us. But we want to send.
Okay, you reckon we know enough then?
We know enough. Sure, okay. Yeah, because he would have said no if it wasn't.
Okay.
You know? Right?
They had asked you earlier about if pounds was used in your country. Can you give us the name of your currency?
Guinea.
Guinea.
Guinea means pound in Somali.
It's time to lock in, Remy.
Remy seemed hesitant, but she locked in her answer.
Only thing is, when it comes down to Egyptians, it was always girls, never dudes.
That's why I said I haven't seen any of the men.
But I know
a lot of like I know the girls.
I was cool with
stuff like that.
majority all
like
of them.
I see but the men, So I didn't have much. But
Cause they put me on game with a lot of stuff, so
yeah,
like it was pointless for us even trying to holler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was very, very pointless. So I was like, all right, fool.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
But they did it in secrecy though. You know
yeah.
They did it in secrecy. But they do have a little money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm finna say, cause this girl, one of them looks just like him.
But I can't ever think of her name. But I know we talking about the same one.
They sisters. So they're sisters.
Yeah.
One of them used to work at Walmart. Where you from?
Yeah.
That's the older sister. The younger sister is the one everybody used to try to holler at in the mall. She worked at the
sunglasses.
But also she worked at the Chinese spot.
Okay, I've never seen her at the Chinese spot. I always seen her at the sunglass stand.
Well, hold on, let me show you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't never spell one of them name, but I can spell this one. You talking about her?
I'm not talking about her.
That's the sister.
I'm talking about the other one.
You talking about her older sister?
Is she older?
She has an older sister. They have this one too. This is the other sister.
Okay, no.
And then you talking about her?
No.
Oh, you talking about Big Ears?
I'm talking about
the last one I just showed you. She used to work at the Subway.
Yeah.
The big ear. You talking about the one with the big ears?
Yeah.
She's back in Egypt.
That's why I said I think the one I'm talking about is the one you said moved back.
Yeah, she's back in Egypt.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name.
I can never think of her name.
Because she was working for AT&T too.
Oh, okay.
While we looked in Egypt.
Okay, Remy, please, could you give us your logic?
Did I hear Mahaba when you were introducing yourself, or did I not?
He said ahlan wa sahlan.
Okay, so I thought I heard Mahaba, so I've read it completely wrong. Based on your appearance, I immediately thought North Africa. However, because of the language, because you said something that I mistook as Mahaba, I put it down as waffle.
Yeah, there's no way on God's green.
Please, no.
There's no way on God's green. If this is what, I will lose my head. Our logic was the fact that you said ahlan wa sahlan.
I asked the question about pounds, and then you were reluctant to give the answer because
it's
not British
the language
pounds,
now where he's
but
from.
it's Egyptian pounds.
True,
Our logic for that would be Egypt.
And I always be forgetting.
Remy has said waffle.
Yeah.
My brother, what country are you from?
Egypt.
Oh!
Come on!
Oh wow!
I'm so annoyed, actually.
In Egypt, it's Egyptian pounds, right?
If you're talking about it in like English, you say Egyptian pounds, but in Egypt it's Guinea.
Guinea. And in Somalia, we say Guinea.
Incredible.
Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you so much, bro. Take care, man.
Good.
You know, is that we need as much as possible because once we go to West Africa, I'm struggling.
No, done. Oh gosh. Okay, we've got the lead. We need to hold it down, Chunks.
We need to hold it down.
The scores are now 6-3. Let's bring in the next linguist.
They're Egyptian.
Sawubona bafana. Igama lami iRemedy. Hayibo, mina ngiyathanda enziwe clothing lapha.
She knows. Say that one more time, my brother.
Hayibo, mina ngiyathanda enziwe clothing lapha.
My God, this is where I struggle, brother.
Did he click? It sounds low-key
Let
sound
me
like
see.
he clicked.
Say that one more time, my brother.
Hayibo, mina ngiyathanda enziwe clothing lapha.
My God, this is where I struggle, brother.
I do.
She knows. Based off of aesthetics, Gambia.
In terms of greeting, is there a traditional way? Is there a particular way that you greet elders or anything?
For like an elder, I'd say Sawubona Linjani.
Okay.
I throw her off. Because right now... She bluff, babe. No. Because you said she knows. Like that.
She knows.
That's what I thought, but then why would she ask me that?
Because you could be doing it, bro.
Fairs. If she's poker face like that, then she's mental.
Wait. Gambia, what region's Gambia?
West Af. Definitely West Af.
We could ask region in Africa.
It's West, guaranteed.
You sure?
No. Okay, go on.
Because usually I'm
Oh, no.
Okay, go on. First, ask me myself.
Yeah? Sure?
I got some good ones this time.
I'm saying Zambia.
Is your country
First and
in
second,
the West
I mean-
African region?
No.
No.
He did not look West African at all to me. They said he looked West African. He looks more Central African to me. What about you?
I said I really don't know with
He
him.
looks Central. Let me see real quick. He looks Central but he looks more Central African to me.
I don't know with him.
From my look, he looking, I'm gonna say from the Congo to Kenya region, he looks to me. So anywhere in that Central African area, if he say he one of those, that's what
it's given
to me.
to you.
Thank goodness, because otherwise we'd been like, we're dead.
She knows, man. She knows. The look she gave there was, you stupid idiot. You thought that was West Af.
Brother, Zambia.
Could be.
She's from South Africa.
So it's around that region.
Yeah. Because she's acting clueless.
It must be something that's obvious to her.
Yeah, which is why I think it's...
Okay, you know what? I'm with it. All right, Remy, could you please lock in?
Yeah, act him.
She is
I'm trying to. What you trying to study?
Remy confidently
Don't
locked in
study.
her answer.
Oh, because I'm looking at the map instead of looking at my phone.
Okay, I can't take this. You've already locked in and you're still looking like, Okay. Zams?
Yeah.
Out of ideas and put off by Remy's confidence, Chunks and I locked in Zambia.
You know what's so crazy? I'm trying to remember the girl that came to visit, the chick that I always bring up as like she spent time in South Africa, but not Namibia. Is it Namibia? But I'm trying to remember where her friend came to visit. Botswana, Zambia, Angola. Cause she kind of looked like him a little bit, but she came from Namibia.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't call it.
Remy,
This was good one.
I like
This is
your
good one.
logic and then
Yeah.
reveal where you went for.
Sawubona, Papa.
Sawubona.
I went straight for South Africa, and it's Zulu. That's where my mother is from. So you're actually my brother, my buti. I locked in.
Oh my
Africa.
gosh.
Then I
Oh my
just
goodness.
said
You did say,
I literally just said.
but it didn't sound like he did. It didn't
No,
sound.
no. I said no. What I'm saying is because the girl
Oh.
that came to visit. I
Okay.
said the chick
Yeah.
that I knew.
That's what she was
Joe.
from.
No, Joe.
Oh.
Joe is from America. She's
Oh,
American.
okay, my bad.
JoJo, she's from America.
Uh-huh.
Her mom does something with the government.
Okay,
Her
okay.
dad is Belgium, so she's mixed.
Oh, okay, okay.
So she just said for like her teenage years, majority of her teenage
grew up
years,
in South
she
Africa?
grew up in South Africa and
Yeah, I can't ever.
Namibia,
Yeah.
Namibia, I think Nambia, something like something like that.
yeah.
Please correct me in the comments. But I said her friend from over there came to visit, and she came and kicked it with us. She looks very similar to him, which is the South African region.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, and that's the reason why when you kept tapping me, I'm like, I'm looking at him because I'm trying to see something.
I just tapped you once, but yeah.
I
But
digress. But because damn.
Can I dance now?
Where are you from, brother?
South Africa.
This has added a whole new
Not well
dynamic
done.
to the game because the moment we've got the expert, I've forgotten to even ask you because I automatically assume you're right. It's level, even scores. Thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate your time. It's all to play for. Let's bring in the next person.
Okay, I didn't get that one. Okay. That's
Damn,
cool.
that's a good one. Oh, easy.
Hallöle, Irau Lidiana. Wow, diese neuen NDL-Klamotten bedacht zum ihr.
Huh?
Oh goodness me! I can base off.
I know already. This girl's been in that video before. I'm 90% sure. Maybe this such as waffling. It's just been in the video.
I do think she's waffling.
There's no way. We just do the same thing. Based on aesthetics, she's East African, guaranteed. Ethiopian. That's what I'd say.
Okay. You want to hear it again?
Yeah, can you repeat the sentence?
Hallöle, Irau Lidiana. Wow, diese neuen NDL-Klamotten bedacht ihr.
That sounds German.
Can I hear that one more time?
Hallöle, Irau Lidiana. Wow, diese neuen NDL-Klamotten bedacht ihr.
I do think she's waffling, dog.
It doesn't sound like.
I think she's waffling. I can't point
I don't know
but
all. Of course, I don't know every.
Yeah, she's East African for sure. Like,
but as far as the language,
yeah,
it doesn't. It's not giving me like.
Yeah.
It's giving me something else. Not giving me African. Language.
It's giving me she's throwing in multiple different together.
Yeah, maybe so.
That can't be Ethiopian.
I'm going to ask a really basic question. Are you from Eastern Africa?
No.
Okay.
I can put my life savings from East Africa. If she is from East Africa and she sounded German, she's waffling. Okay, has to be there.
I want to ask another. Can I ask another question?
Oh, one second. Let me just check with the production. Remy's just asking if she can ask another question. Oh wait, I forgot that it's the NDL channel. No, that's not in the rules. Sorry.
The producers have also said you need to subscribe and like the video right now.
No, it's
because
waffle.
we all must listen to them.
She's struggling
Okay, back to the
because
video.
it's not real.
I feel like
language.
we're pretty confident on the country. So I'm just gonna ask, in your language, what you have for breakfast in the morning.
Lomi, oats, hatte ich.
And the times you say, come on, guarantee off that.
Oh, I'm thrown off. Completely thrown.
Remy took a stab in the dark, but it's time for us to explain our theory.
Now I can speak out loud. I can put $1 million on it. She's from East Africa.
That's what I thought.
I think she's guaranteed to be Ethiopian, but the language didn't resonate with me.
We think that it's waffle.
She's Ethiopian, and she didn't want to tell us that she's Ethiopian to throw us off.
I was going alongside that, and then I asked you, and I thought you were such an honest person. The language you speak, is it from Eastern Africa? And you looked me in my eye, you said, no. I went to a random country. I went to Mali.
There's no way on God's green.
I told you I went random.
You said you weren't from the region of East Africa.
I ain't gonna hold you. Mali people do look, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I had learned. I was like, oh shit. Like like with the hair and stuff. Mali people always be like, oh, you, because they like pinpoint the hair and they be like, oh, you gotta be East African. My bad. I'm sorry. But, hey, you better start studying a little bit about Mali, bro. Like they be, you know what I'm saying?
Africa. Were you from the region of waffle or the region of Mali?
I'm from the region of waffle.
What were you talking like German?
Yes, oh my God, you're good.
And what country are you actually from?
Eritrea.
Oh!
Very close, very close.
I was finna say, when they kept saying Ethiopian, I said, she doesn't 100% look Ethiopian. I was like, because I'm like, looking at her, I was like, Eritrea. You know who also is Eritrea?
Who?
Oh, you
I was like,
no, I ain't talking about him.
No.
Ruby.
Oh, is it?
Rose.
Oh, Ruby. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I knew she was. I knew that.
Does Ruby Rose not look like that?
Yeah. I don't know why I thought you was talking about.
Oh yeah, Nip.
No.
Yes.
When you said what you said Ruby?
Yeah.
I thought.
Don't.
I thought you were talking about Okay, never mind.
We talking about Rudy Huxtable?
No.
No, you.
But I think his name.
So you're speaking German?
Yes, I was born in Germany.
Und ich spreche kleine Deutsch.
Oh, hell.
Schön.
Ich vergesse Deutsch. Nein, das ist nicht gut, ja?
So wait a
minute.
I didn't hear. I didn't understand.
So what was the sentence? What did
Because
you
she was
say?
only
So,
looking at African.
Hallöle, Irau Lidiana. Hallöle is like a very slangy German, from Swabian, like down in the south. Diese neuen NDL-Klamotten ist German. Bedamit Zumbo EU ist Tigrinya.
Tigrinya.
That threw me off.
I would say it threw me off, but I heard German from the jump. We've taken the lead
job.
again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
Let's just bring in the
That's
next
a good
person.
one. That was a good one. Ooh, he looked like.
ازيكم؟ اسمي حارث. الملابس الجديدة بتاعتنا اليوم سمحة شديد.
Okay. I'm putting my money in that. I'll move on.
I was just about to say. I swear I was about to say that.
It's got the aesthetics of East Africa. And I think in East Africa, the only people who speak Arabic are Sudanese people. Okay, and then what's the easiest way to differentiate Sudan? Currency in Sudan, I'm not sure. These pounds. Yeah? Pounds. Sudanese pounds. Sudan, Egypt, and the UK have pounds.
Is your currency in your country pounds?
It is pounds.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you.
Like, no
That's
more.
good. How do you know about all the currencies?
He's the currency man.
I am currency man.
I think you can name 73 different currencies.
No way.
Yeah.
So which countries?
Don't come over here with no talking about I know anything about currency.
No, I ain't saying you know anything
I know
about currency.
I try to know value.
No, I was about to
I
say,
know.
soon he walked out, his look, like
you
how
talking
he
about
looked,
that,
his
yeah.
face, and just every. I was about to say Sudan, and then
I never
Chunk
go
said it.
Sudanese with that.
I was about to say okay. I was about to say that, and then Chunk said it, and I was like, dang, I wanted to,
When I go Sudan, it's dark skin, but it's South Sudan.
Yeah. Like,
I always go Sudan when I think of
just-
South Sudan. And honestly, the reason why I'm so well familiar with South Sudan, basketball. Like, reason why I know a lot about, like, foreign people is also because I watch a lot of basketball.
Oh, just basketball.
Just mainly basketball.
Yeah, I got
outside of, like, baseball is more Caribbean. Like, when you get outside, it's more Caribbean. Maybe South American people, but... and then football, but basketball, you actually get to see the people. You get to like see features of people.
Yeah.
And so when I see like Luol Deng, I'm like, I know where you from. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of plenty of Africans that have played in American basketball. So I'm like, okay,
Have pounds.
Maybe don't say anything.
I'm completely thrown off.
Okay.
What is your traditional wear?
I'd say traditional, like white robe, the Islamic one, jalabiya it's called.
Oh, soon he said Islam.
That's what they went to Sudan. All of them were.
Okay, should I lock something in? Right,
Yeah,
this is a
lock it
guess.
in, girl.
I'm going to guess.
Once again, Remy locked in her answer.
Even though she's the expert,
Okay,
she
he
got
looks like my brother.
still continue to learn.
That means
herself.
he's East Africa. Now, Sudan's one of the only countries, I think, maybe even the only country that predominantly speaks Arabic. He also confirmed it for me when he said that the dressing was
what do y'all
a
speak in
jalabiya, a
Somali?
thobe, white thobe in Sudan. They love to wear those.
Just to add in my tiny little sprinkle on top, the currency in Sudan
Is
the Sudanese pound.
we went for Sudan and we're very confident. Remy, take it away.
So, the logic behind mine was I didn't have a clue, but I knew it would be East Africa, South to Sudan. I wasn't aware about the actual clothing in terms of the traditional wear, so that threw me off slightly. I put Djibouti just in case because I don't think it was any of the others. So again, it was.
I ain't never heard of Djibouti.
I swear-
No, we have. That's a joke.
I swear,
It's Djibouti. It's just
I swear, like doing like videos like this, I do like, cause you hear
Learn.
about something like, but you like maybe once or twice in your life, but then you like, okay, and then you don't hear about it again, or you forget, or never heard of it at all. But I do like.
so. Let me say this.
Learn a lot. That's what I'm
Looking at him, I did go East African, but he didn't give me Ethiopian. He didn't give me Somali. He didn't give me Eritrea. Sudan's is very tricky for me.
Yeah.
Sudan is. That's one of the ones like even like countries like Chad, or
yeah,
Niger. I don't really know that. Like certain countries,
Yeah.
I'm very like unfamiliar with. A lot of times it's based off have I met someone from these
Like
countries,
this.
and a lot of people. That's actually
Is it
Central
abbreviation?
African Republic.
Oh, okay.
But like
Is
say
it like this on every map, or is it just their
no,
map?
mine's actually got it spelled out.
Oh, okay.
Like Burundi, would I know anything about Burundi if I didn't have a roommate? No. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Again.
I've been to Djibouti. Djibouti is very, very similar to Somalia and Somaliland. So yeah, it wouldn't be that.
Yeah. This is your
my
zone.
domain.
Yeah.
We went for Sudan. Remy, you locked in Djibouti.
But he does
Where are
look
you
East
from?
African though.
My country is Sudan.
Yeah!
No.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. Good try.
He said good try to Remy.
Out of order.
She said out of order.
That's out of order. He said good try. The score is currently 12-6.
That's
so
crazy.
let's bring in the next person.
السلام عليكم مقعيقي وابوقي تركن عصب and
Huh?
Somali.
You are Somali off ribs? Mm-hmm. It's very Islamic, right? What you say?
Just like, I'm just going off his look. Just
Assalamu
face
alaikum. So
alone.
you say that to me, I'm like, oh, you Muslim? You a Muslim brother? All right, come on. What countries is over there?
But let me remember.
Somali is very, very heavy.
Yeah, I'm going with Somali. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. But I keep forgetting that this is the language. He probably could not be even. But I'm just going to go off
It's
of that.
typically only one waffle.
Yeah.
We already got waffle.
Oh, it's normally only just one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, Somali. Yep. Okay.
Look at Chunks.
Yep. That's what I'm going with.
السلام عليكم مقعيقي وابوقي تركن عصب and يلا لها وقطر.
Never heard that in my life.
Now
That's
the fact that they're behaving.
I've never heard that in my life.
Y'all
just gave this to
the
him.
only thing that would throw anybody off from believing that he's Somalian is his hairline. It's his hairline. He doesn't have a typical Somalian hairline. He actually got a hairline.
I don't know what that looks like, but okay.
Know what that looks like? You say you don't know?
Yeah.
Abba. Agent.
Oh.
That's why I'm saying like a traditional
I got you.
Somalian hairline.
Yeah.
All right, Somalians, they typically go bald, y'all. It is what it is. Dark is bald. Like, it's just a thing when it comes down to the Somalians.
Yeah.
Behaving in this way leads me to believe that it's extremely obvious. I'm locking mine in already. The behaviour is giving it away.
He couldn't hide it. He couldn't hide it.
Chunks, are you hiding your face over that time?
Hey, they always have.
I don't know what he said.
A lot of them have a bronzer
You've
skin
never
too.
heard the language in your life.
In my life.
What did he say, brother? Can you repeat that?
السلام عليكم مقعيقي وابوقي تركن عصب and يلا لها وقطر.
It is superb.
Oh, wait, are you talking about NDL? Wait, let me just show you. Let me just show everyone again.
If you guys like these NDL designs, we really did try hard on them. They're coming out on December 3rd. So please set your alarms for December 3rd. It's going to be a great day, and we're all going to celebrate wearing NDL clothing together.
Shop NDL.
Shop NDL. Oh, crazy. That's where people should get it from when it comes out. That would be good.
I'm going to lock in.
You don't ask questions?
Go for it, please.
What's your nation's dish that you love?
There's a lot.
I'm a huge fan of Malawa.
ملوح.
What would your favorite be?
بريس هلب دجاج one of the two.
I've never heard of that, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Chunks.
Okay.
Remy didn't need to ask a question because she was so confident, but so were we.
Nico, you want to say where he's from?
So my Walalo here, which means brother in Somali.
Wow. Just like that.
He's clearly from the region of Kenya. And that is what we're locking in. Which is what I would say if he wasn't from Somalia, just like Chunks right here.
Somalia.
I'll be honest. Listen, I didn't know how to react. Because in my head I was thinking, are we too bait for quiet?
So bait.
Yeah. But would you have got that, I think?
Based on just your aesthetics, I would have gotten it. What really gave it away was the over the top. I don't know what he said. Somalia.
Yes,
is
that's
what
correct.
I put
That's
down.
correct. Is he from Somalia?
Yeah.
I think I saw his left side of his face, Andy.
You know my favourite thing? The amount of times me and Chunks have gone against each other in this game, and the one time we're on the team, we got Somalia coming.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Cool, my brother. Love family.
I'm gonna tell you how I started learning like Somali and Ethiopians are different. Cause growing up, like I really, me in America, I really have to get around people, right? And I used to work with this woman. She was from Somalia, and she used to like, you know what I'm saying. And I was like, then I just, they used to, but she was real, like still like. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to her. I cannot remember her name. She was hella cool though. She ended up moving to Ohio. But she was like, it's a lot of Africans in Ohio. That's what I found out. I was like, damn, Ohio is one of those like big like migrated areas.
Yeah.
Man, thank you so much. Bye, man. Big love, brother.
Atlanta.
The score is 15-9.
Houston.
Dang,
But Remy,
15-9.
I'm gonna give you a deal. If you hit this on the head and we don't, it's double points.
Brilliant. Okay,
Okay?
let's do this.
You do the honours, Remy.
Can we bring in the next linguist?
Ooh.
Naitwa Kengo, napenda hiyo nguo mpya na NDL.
I know NDL. NDL reminds me of something. A good channel.
Sorry, repeat that one more time.
Naitwa Kengo, napenda hiyo nguo mpya na NDL.
Nupia. That means clothing. Oh, Nupia means clothing. And on top of that, she's saying that it looks good.
Listen, it's because you know the flipping sentence.
Okay, but it also does look good. It does, I was just picking up on that.
Oh.
How do you know? Doesn't it sound like what we're on?
Can I hear that again? Please.
Naitwa Kengo, napenda hiyo nguo mpya na NDL.
What we got on?
Habari. Jina langu ni Remy. I love the language. It's always so sweet to hear it. What question should we run with?
Food.
Food, yeah. What's your favourite food from your country?
Plantain.
Plantain.
Yo, she looks like the ones that you will see on YouTube when they go over there and they're speaking certain, and you trying to learn like different, like the people I'll be watching to like try to educate myself. They have a certain head shape, right?
Yeah.
And their head is like very elongated to their body frame. So when he said Swahili, it took me in my mind
does
of watching
sound like it, though.
watching a video, and I'm like, she does look very similar to this dude.
Yeah.
So
I was listening to like
if it's,
how she said it,
but
then he
what
said
country
Kenya.
speaks Swahili? You don't
Kenya,
know.
right?
I don't know what Kenya speak.
I don't know.
I only met like one person from Kenya, and that was like she came to the crib and with my roommate, and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" They had a bunch of Africans over there. One used to come over there all the time. He was from Uganda.
So yeah, the two official languages of Kenya is Swahili and English.
Well, why would you Google that? We supposed to be guessing, not.
You just asked me, and I already
But I'm
knew, so I
saying-
wanted. Okay, anyway, don't make it a big
That's
deal.
low-key
But
cheating.
no, it's not, because I already had said it.
cheating. 'Cause you just
Okay, anyway, you and everybody else makes a big deal, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably go with. I'm not sure
pinpoint
though.
in Kenya.
Maybe I really don't know this one. This one is kind of.
Did you?
I don't know
where,
this one.
where were they from? The ones you used to kick it with. Where were they from?
Which ones in college?
Yeah, the ones you say you used to do your hair.
That was from Nigeria.
Ah, never mind.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. At this point, Nigeria, that's basic.
Yeah, like I wouldn't normally when I hear, because they always used to speak their language too. Like I can kind of like pinpoint like Nigerians. Yeah, but no.
How do you say thank you in your language?
Asante.
Asante.
She sound like dude too.
I just want to add another thing. How
Have
do
you ever
say,
tried to learn
no
Swahili?
worries in your language?
Is it not one question?
Oh, it is. It is. I just wanted a moment like trying to say.
This way I can get techie. Because Kenya speaks Swahili, but Tanzania speaks Swahili. I feel like she looks Kenyan. Yeah, but I got Tanzanian friends. Sister said that as well. Look, Mary said that.
Do they? I didn't.
If she does, she wins.
Then she deserves it. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that.
Look at it.
Okay.
And with Kenyans, only time you really see them a lot is Olympics.
Yeah. And so when she came out, like just her face, it took me somewhere. But
her face took me somewhere too.
Her face took me somewhere, but I was like, where are we going? Then when he said Swahili, I said it does. I have heard Swahili before, and it did give me that.
True, the language did sound familiar, but I couldn't pinpoint it.
And it did give me that. And then I was like, and then he said Kenya. I said, okay, Kenya. Wasn't going with Kenya because I really wasn't going with anything. I was just trying to look at her face and listen to her.
You still trying to figure it out.
But then he said he has Tanzanian friends as well, and they kind of look.
Now Tanzania,
I didn't know that.
Tanzania,
I don't really know too much.
I can't throw Tanzania.
Yeah,
but we have still been learning about other countries in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just so many, bro. There's so many. But
we've done this.
No, smashed it.
And 90% of that is here.
Nah, I would say 90. I'll say 95.
We went to the boards for the last time. Remy locked in her final answer, and we locked in Kenya.
We believe that we've been to your country. While we were there, we ended up speaking the language fluently, which is why I picked up on you saying NDL clothing and how good it looks. We might not be right. Remy, what have you gone for?
So the language was Swahili, definitely. Aesthetically, you look almost West African. So I was in between two. I was like, are you somebody that actually speaks Swahili but's from West Africa?
Ooh.
Or are you someone who is actually from Eastern Africa that speaks Swahili? So I also chose Kenya.
You know what I was worried about? They also speak Swahili in Tanzania.
Correct. And they also speak it also in Uganda. They just spent $800 million to actually roll out Swahili in a lot of schools. So that also threw me off again.
We have both gone for Kenya. Where are you from?
I'm Kenyan.
Yes!
But I'm also half Congolese. That's why.
That's why.
I was like, I'm trying to look at her face, and I was like, her face is taking me somewhere, but I don't know. And then I heard the language. I said, it does sound Swahili because I have heard it before, but I didn't know where to go. Okay. That's what's up.
Even her style doesn't give me like Kenyan. It does give me more like West African style. More like modern, you know.
Yeah. Do I get triple points?
We'll give you 2 extra points.
So you're half Congolese?
Yeah, they speak Swahili there as well.
As well, exactly.
Okay, there we go. You showed elite knowledge.
No, that's ridiculous knowledge. That's why you got extra 2 points.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Have you ever tried to learn Swahili?
I haven't.
Swahili is
I
very
just hear
difficult.
it, but I've never tried to learn.
A lot of African languages are very difficult. I did spend like a week trying to learn the click. Complicated.
It actually, I never can think of like the actual
term
name.
I mean the name. Yeah.
Appreciate your time. Well, Remy, unfortunately you've lost. But I must say you showed elite language knowledge there.
Thank you.
So you've made everyone at your school proud.
Thank you so much for having me on,
this is
guys.
one of the
I
most
loved
difficult
it. I love what
ones.
you're doing, the language, the learning, the knowledge of the geography. And whenever you wish to learn some more of your own languages, find us at the School of African Languages. That's where we are.
The School of African Languages. Amazing. Links will be below. We've actually beaten a language expert. So, brother, I'm gonna call my mum after this. I have to say, that was a good Chunks carry. Shout out Chunks. And I'm glad I was a passenger. Make sure you like, subscribe, check out the NDL clothing. Peace out.
Yo, this was a good video.
Chunks is very knowledgeable. Like when it like as far as like languages and stuff like that, like he can like kind of
very versant when it comes down to the
culture.
world.
Yeah, when it comes to that. But this was difficult. I didn't give myself the last one because I didn't really know for sure. And then
you knew more than I did. You knew like you was headed that direction better than me.
Well, I was just the language sounded like that, but I didn't like pinpoint where she was from just because when he said this person speaks it too, I was like, oh well, dang, this country speaks it. I was like, oh dang, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I I just looked up Kenya's, thing like main language. Yeah. And so since I didn't give myself that one. But I got 4 right.
You got good.
Out of the 7.
You did better than me. You did better than me.
Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, out of the 7, I got 4 right.
You said that you did better than me.
We did good together.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, Y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, dollar, dollar.